Hello. Um, I am basically just making this video to fill you in on my month of June since it's kind of the first week of July at the time that I'm making this. So I did not intentionally just kind of like stop doing videos. I mostly just had a full calendar, shall we say. The best way to describe it would be that school got done at the very beginning of June, and for reasons that were just accidental, we had a lot of family doctor's appointments all scheduled in June, like for all ages, like dentist, all 4 kids go to the dentist. Obviously the baby doesn't need to go to the dentist yet. Pediatrician appointments, 2 of them had to go. The baby, of course, was going as well because he's the age to get things, you know. And I had to go to the doctor. I feel like there was more. There was a lot. So like on a normal week, there would be like 2 to 3 days that we had to just go somewhere. There was normally some type of doctor just for like checkups. This month is better. Most of the appointments this month are focused on teenagers, like one of them's getting braces, which is exciting. Oh yes, the eye doctor. Yeah, that was the other one. I also was studying for an exam that was in the middle of June, and I'm working on getting an insurance license that is still in process, but at least the exam is done. And I have not been walking as much as I would like with my brand new, amazing, wonderful stroller. I feel like there was a lot more to say, but that was basically it. In terms of why videos weren't happening. You did, there were some birthdays. You did see some little shorts with Labubus. I got myself 2 Labubus, but I'm pretty dang sure they're both fake. But since I was getting them secondhand, so like there was just no way to verify that. It was pretty exciting when I was like hunting for them and stuff. They're just cute, you know. I don't like wear them on the purse that I use, but I have them on like a tote bag just as decoration. And then like Josh got his Labubu for his birthday, and Avery she got the first one. The purple one. I think it was Cece or something. Mine are lychee berry and then sesame bean. Sesame bean looks a little more fake than lychee berry, but you know, they're just little toys. I had to get like almost a whole brand new set of clothing for Timothy, the baby, because he's still a little bit underweight, which is totally normal because he was, you know, almost 6 weeks early, but his body is like growing, and so he fits in clothing that's like 9 months plus, even though he officially turned 5 months recently. You know, but he's more like the size of a 4-month-old. He's sleeping right now, otherwise I would show you. But it's fun having like a child that's just growing, you know. He's healthy, he's doing the things he's supposed to be doing. Probably in a few months he'll be like trying to crawl. Oh yes, that's our other update. We're getting new floor and carpet, which I'm extremely excited about. I mean, this is at the level of excitement of when I got the stroller that I got. The house we're in was a part of a whole development of multiple developments, all in like the housing, when housing just all did this in America, you know, in around like 2008. I actually think this house was built in 2008. I'm not 100% on that, but we're not the original owners, but we've been in this one for a while. More or less, it's just like if all the houses are a little different in our neighborhood, but it, you know, they're all just kind of this. If you have one already, you wouldn't want to move to another one unless you just really wanted something like specific, because they're all the same. They're just all the same. There's so many of them, but they're all the same. So our carpet is, I'll show you the carpet real fast. That's the carpet. It's the original carpet, and it needs to go bye-bye. Specifically like at the top of the stairs, it has like where people turn and walk, and on the stairs too. We're going to get more flooring up. Well, we don't have barely any floor upstairs. We're going to get more flooring upstairs, but keep carpet in the bedrooms, and the floor and the carpet is going to be a slightly different color. I think the color we picked for the floor is like Renew. It's basically a medium brown, kind of a light medium brown. And the color for the carpet, we were going to go with like cocoa, but it turned out to be, I think it's called mushroom, but it's darker than the floor. And then for the stairs, it's just its own separate thing, so it's like a little easier to clean. And I don't remember the name of that one. But we're scheduled for all that, and it's going to be in 2 weeks. I think it's going to take a week to do. Before then, I'll take you on a little quick walk, and I can say this is what it looks like now, and we'll have that preserved for when we go through again, look for it later, look at it later. One part that's fun about all of this is we have to move everything. We do have workers that are going to lift the actual furniture, but we have to get the furniture ready to lift. So we've already, we've just basically done one room upstairs where we've just put everything in boxes and gone through some stuff, and just it helps to like minimize, On the subject of minimization, I want to do a video probably before school starts about like clothes that I've purchased like in the last 4 months. I still am easily able to just like, if I get a new pair of pants, get rid of 2, or a new sweater, get rid of 2. And I still have a good bit of clothes, but because we're doing the floor, I'm just like, I need to just stop getting rid of stuff and looking, and like, let's just pause that. I do have some linen pants on the way that I just ordered. I'm pretty excited about. I joined Weight Watchers online. I was doing the First Form challenge. You'll remember the First Form challenge was successful. It got me out of the house to walk more days than I would have, and so I went from, I probably was able to lose about like 5 pounds. It's more visible in the picture, but so when I delivered the baby quickly, unexpectedly, I was 177, and by the time I came home from the hospital, I was 166. And it's just funny to me how, like, even if I'm standing on the scale holding the baby, I'm not what I used to be. I mean, I know why, because I was pregnant, but it's just funny. Like, it doesn't add up, me plus baby is not me pregnant. But anyway, so me pregnant was 177. Me home from the hospital was 166. The Weight Watchers kind of notched me in at like 158. But right now I would really feel comfortable being more like under 155, so we can like go down like 11 pounds at a time. My brain is just like, it makes it more fun to do it this way. But there is another First Form challenge. However, at the same time, I'm trying to do Weight Watchers, and I can see how it works because the way they do it now on the app, it goes by points, and I use my points up really fast. Or with First Form, I was counting protein, which is good, it's probably the most optimal way to do it. But with Weight Watchers, if you were actually only eating what points you had, you would 100% be losing weight, because I'm over on my points all the time. I've only been doing it for like a week. I'm over on my points all the time. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm tracking my food on Weight Watchers and tracking my exercise on First Form, because the hardest part about all this for me is tracking food. And it's just, it's too detailed. But that's one of the great things about the First Form competition is to enter it, you take a picture of yourself and then you are encouraged to do your measurements, track your workouts, track your food, but you are able to do it as you're able to, because you lead by example. And I mean, I'm still doing a good job with all that, but the doctor's appointments in June, going back to how we started this video, really got in the part of the day when I would have been out exercising, and I wasn't exercising that much. I think that's about it for right now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing my little expo of clothes that I've purchased. I'm really looking forward to the carpets. I'm looking forward to fewer doctor's appointments this month. I'm really happy I passed my insurance exam. Yeah. I feel like there's more that I'm just forgetting. But that's kind of where we're at. So next time we'll be closer to the new floor, new carpets, and I'll be really happy to show them to you. All right, bye.